When Aurora Empowerment Systems took over the HARTFORD mine in 2009, it promised to invest millions of rands as well as job security for the workers. João Mazuza is one of the hundreds left destitute by this plan for riches that went wrong. The father of four comes from Mozambique and started working here in 1998. He currently shares his hostel space with four other men. The place is now a shadow of what it was. When we visited, the men were preparing supper. A bag of maize meal is all they have. With no paraffin, they have to collect wood from this bush, which doubles up as their restroom. Mazuza's wife found it difficult to cope with an unemployed husband, so she left him. He last received a salary from the mine in March 2010 and has been waiting for a promised payout since then. Mazuza does not see the point of joining other workers from around the world in marking International Workers' Day. For him, there's nothing to celebrate.
We've been to Joburg and Pretoria, but they are not telling us when exactly they plan to pay us.
Mazuza's plight highlights some of the challenges faced by migrant laborers in a post-democratic South Africa. Some experts recently addressed a seminar held by the Marikana Commission.
We cannot go into the end of the 20th century with the migrant labor system, and we haven't not begun to tackle it. Two, there's no quick fix. Migrant labor system has been embedded in our society for over 100 years and cannot simply be turned off like an electric switch.
Their conditions have remained largely the same for 20 years. Since the commencements of mining, the fundamental architecture of the migrant labor system has remained unchanged.
Back at Aurora, Mazuza worries that he might die here before receiving any money. Because of his ill health, he plans to go home as soon as he gets it. But he's not the only one waiting. Jabulani Mkhize can't remember the last time he was paid. He hasn't been to his hometown in KZN to see his 3 children in years.
I came in search of a better life, but this is hard.
The loss of income means families who rely on the workers for survival are battling to make ends meet. Nolungile Ncapayi came to settle with her husband at the mine, which now has no running water or electricity. But her husband's money troubles aren't her only worry. Her son, who works for one of the platinum mines in Rustenburg, is amongst many who've been on strike for weeks and have not been paid. She earns just over 1,000 rand a month as a domestic worker.
When we get our payouts, we really wish we can go back home, but it's tricky because our kids go to school here.
And as Aurora liquidators try to recover at least 30 million rand from people they say benefited irregularly from the mine, the workers here remain in limbo. BONGIWE KHUMALO, HARTFORD mine, Ekurhuleni.
Know more. eNCA.com